No, I just see the
Now
chat.
we are. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
oh,
What's
hi.
up, everybody? Hello.
Hello.
Now we're live.
Now we're live.
Hello. Hello.
What's up, Riddler?
A young man who is candidate of Albany,
Misha?
New York. Okay, mayor. Mayoral race.
It was weird. I was on, I think, Facebook or somewhere, and I saw an ad for like a smart robot, you know, and it was called Misha.
Whoa.
Mista.
Oh yeah.
Mishta.
Mishta.
A smart robot? Where? Was it like Amazon?
Let's see.
Deputy mayoral candidate. What's this guy's name?
Oh, it's
like,
on Indiegogo.
I feel like a mayoral candidate would be like.
Guys, make a prediction. What year do you think we will have our first artificial intelligence governor?
Ooh, do you think we'll have an artificial intelligence governor first or a woman president first? Jeff Hines, that's a good deputy mayoral candidate.
I'll put it in there, yeah, Jeff Hines.
I think we'll probably have a woman run against AI robot, and then the AI robot will win because it's gender neutral, not because it's better.
So you can get your own
You
Misa
are a young
robot
man
for $400.
who is a candidate for mayor of Albany, New York. Your name is Jeff Hines.
Is he part of the Hines fortune?
Maybe.
Ketchup fortune?
Well, it's Hines, but it might be like Duncan Hines, you know?
Of course. Of course, I know all the Hineses.
Oh, interesting. At least he's an honest mayor, it seems like. He's not gonna
Yeah, but
promise
he's
the
not-
world. He's like, I don't know.
You attend a public press conference while wearing a bathrobe and old pajamas.
Okay.
You are asked what you'll do if you become mayor. You casually say, I don't have any plans. I might build a community or something. I don't know. You are asked if you'll be a good mayor. You shrug your shoulders and say, maybe. You continue to the
Sounds
next
honest.
questioner, who asks how you feel about being in charge of the police force.
Oh.
You smile at this question, but answer it truthfully.
Oh.
No. You're then asked whether you'd like to take over as the head of the school system. You shake your head no. The next person asks whether you'd like to run for Congress.
Wait, what did we say?
Let's just jump to
About
the
the
right.
police force?
You hate baked beans? Well, Heinz ketchup, too.
Yeah.
How do you feel about being in charge of the police force? You smile and
interesting.
say, no.
You don't feel.
Yeah, that's suspicious. Are we gonna dismantle it or something? Like,
Yeah.
I don't believe we need to pay for school. I think my mother raised me right. And let's trust the mothers of Albany, New York to avoid answering every question you're asked, yeah. Well, I think America's about being free and, freedom ain't free. I just asked
So,
what
no,
your
this
opening
guy-
statement was.
Misha, you
The
don't
guy
like
You
seems
say,
very
I'd like
censored.
to run for your mom. You laugh. This gets a few laughs from the crowd. Then you get an odd look on your face. It's not one of happiness or joy, but rather one of sadness.
Aw.
Oh.
You turn away from the crowd and walk off into the woods behind the building.
Whoa.
As you walk away, you hear someone yell out, Hey Jeff. Are you okay?
Oh, maybe our campaign manager?
Yeah, who is this? Yeah, it is true. I did understand the mom joke.
Yeah. Ask the passing woodland animals to vote for you, yeah. Oh no, we won We're the mayor of the forest.
Yeah, I feel like I let you down, chipmunks.
Yeah, we didn't realize that the forest was in its own district.
The forest district. Dum, dum, dum.
You can't leave. You're the mayor.
He must be in the Green Party if he's in the forest.
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself, Jeff.
You say, I thought that mom joke would get more laughs. Maybe I'm not cut out to be mayor. You kick a pine cone. Well, I guess that answers my questions. A couple people come up to you. One says, what happened? Did he cry? Did he kill himself? Did he just go insane?
Whoa, that's
The
an
other
escalation.
person says, he didn't cry, he was fine.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for correcting, stopping a contagious lie.
He's just
Hey,
The
Jeff
most
Hines shouldn't be on the
sensitive.
ballot. He killed himself. No, I'm right here. I heard you killed yourself after you cried a bunch after that mom joke thing.
it's just so weird. This guy doesn't really care that much, but he's also really sensitive
Yeah.
about his jokes bombing.
This must be a town with less than 1,000. The weed party? I think so. That could be our platform. Is just
Can you be a
Legalize
town
it.
You
with
say,
less than
please
1,000
stop
people?
bullying me.
I think
Don't
so.
you see I'm very vulnerable right now? Greater than you ask him why he bullied you. The first person replies, because I had to. That's
Oh.
all there is to it. You
Dang.
reply, yeah, well you can stop bullying me now. The second person responds, oh yes, we've got time for both of us. He walks away with his hands in his pockets.
Ooh, just like a bully would do.
that's like a defeated look.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh shucks, guys, stop picking on me.
I'm gonna bully you, see? Because that's what you deserve. It's all you're good for, people like you. It's getting bullied. These are the rules of the town that we live in. That's very smart.
Yeah. Wasn't? Are we interpreting it as bullying? Because it seemed pretty.
Yeah.
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl has less than 1,000 people. I'm surprised it has that many.
Yeah.
But
Are
I
you talking-
mean, isn't there like distinctions between like a town and a city and it's like a population?
That's kind of like a work site now, though, more than a place people live.
Yeah, but there are people that live there that like just never either never left or went back. Like there's videos of like like on travel videos, people going to visit people inside the blast zone.
Oh
that
my
shouldn't be
God.
there.
Yeah, there we go. We gotta win this race,
Yeah.
Riddler. We gotta play
You
dirty.
decide to start a campaign to end all the bullies. You make plans to put all the bullies into a camp where they can be separated from the good people of society.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
You begin to write a manifesto.
Uh-oh.
You spend hours writing your manifesto.
Uh-oh.
You think about every word you type. You try to imagine yourself saying them aloud, but nothing comes out.
What?
We got writer's block. Hey, Infinite, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, Infinite? I don't even remember you being here in the first place. So
Ah.
it's great to have you.
Poorly
It's
forged.
just a Holocaust for bullies. That's kind of where I got the vibe of that too.
Yeah.
But guys, how can it be a Holocaust if they're bad for people?
That's probably what Hitler was thinking.
Yeah, Jim. Nice try.
What? But is that you guys saying that like bullies and racist people are good for society?
I'm
I feel
saying,
they have a right.
who
they
are
have
we
a
to
right
judge?
yeah, they have a right to exist to a certain point. You know?
Yeah.
You can't legislate thought.
But what's the point? I mean, what's the certain point?
What do you
Well,
mean?
that's for
At
for
what
me to
point do you
decide.
put? At what point do you put them in a camp and try to re-educate them?
Why does it have to end in a camp?
Yeah, why lock up anybody? Let's just, destroy all
Jim,
jails.
Did your parents send you to camp when you were younger?
I think maybe like a Boy Scout camp for the weekend or
Mhm.
something.
Why? How did I know that, Jim? How did I know that? How did it become the worst thing you can imagine?
What's the manifesto? It's not good, that's what it is.
To end all the bullying
Yeah.
and the bullies. See, if we end all the people who do it, then we don't have to worry about the thing they're doing.
If it's not a bully, like then it'll just become levels of bullying and then microaggressions.
Yeah. We need to stop them at all costs.
You probably bullied a lot.
You
of
decide to
people.
take steroids so you can fight a bully at each campaign stop.
Okay.
You buy some and inject them in your arm. You also start drinking beer. You drink 2 beers before going to the next campaign event. You
Oh.
finish the beer by noon. By
Yeah.
2 p.m., you've been
That's a
drinking
reasonable
beer
amount
until
of time.
4 p.m.
Hey.
At 5:30 p.m., you're feeling sick.
Biz.
You vomit in a trash can. You decide to go home.
No.
Here we go. 1,200 pounds. Oh no. 1,800 pounds.
Oh, muscle. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I got this one.
All right.
All right. Let me just make sure. Yeah.
That's right. That's how we solve the bullying problem. Is we
Yeah.
get huge and we just
We develop super enforcers to stop the bullying.
yeah, but we're not a bully. That's the important thing.
Yeah, we're just trying to make things right. That's all.
Yeah. It's okay if we do it. 'Cause things will be better.
Yeah.
Wow, politics is fun.
Yeah, we're actually getting things done, just like real politicians do.
Yeah.
And actually, I don't know. Can you mix beer and steroids? Anybody know?
I guess, dude. Yeah, probably.
Probably.
What would be the?
All right, steroids are they? You drink them? You don't drink them.
No, you inject them. I mean, I
With
guess
beer?
you could drink them theoretically.
Could you inject a beer also?
You could, but you'd probably get real fucked up on it because the alcohol will be going right into your bloodstream. I wouldn't
Cool.
recommend it. As a non-doctor, I strongly don't recommend it. As a curious person, I highly recommend it.
Oh, yeah.
Jim, do you think bullies should be killed? Like, should it be punishable by death?
You mean in general, or like, do you have a case
Yeah,
specifically?
just in general.
Do I think they should be put to
Okay, what if
death?
somebody bullies someone so bad that that person kills himself? Should the person that bullied them be eligible for the death penalty?
Oh, good question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is a good question. Because at what
You
point
lift
is the
weights
person
and
being
continue
bullied
to inject
responsible
steroids
for
instead
their
of
own
campaigning.
mental health?
You gain 1,600 pounds of muscle
Jesus.
and your campaign manager thinks you've thrown the
No,
race.
1,800. Yeah,
The
whatever.
day of the vote, you show up to a rally at the mayor's office ripped as hell and ready to take office. The election results come in. You win. You
Yeah.
become mayor.
Yes. What city are we mayor of?
Albany, I thought.
Oh, that's in Massachusetts.
Pretty close. Yeah. I believe it's the state capital of New York.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not Rochester?
No. It's Albany. Good old Albany, baby.
You lift weights until you are sworn
make up
in
for my
and gain another
format.
200 pounds of muscle.
That's fair. I respect
You
it.
are happy.
You are happy.
Well, also the death penalty I think should be abolished because we've killed innocent people before, so it's like, yeah. And plus, it just costs a shit ton of money to kill somebody. So you're better off just keeping them in jail for life. 200 pounds of muscle from what? From injecting steroids? Whey protein
Yeah.
shakes?
Yeah, just lifting things.
Yeah. We just staple on one of those fake muscles that are just like the gel that you put into yourself that look like
Oh.
ridiculous.
Oh, yeah,
not-
I know what you're talking about.
What's it called?
Silicone.
Is it like
Silicone,
Synth,
yeah.
something?
Yes.
Oh, synthol.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Brazilian people do that. They put it in their butt
and then
their
and they
biceps
and they die or whatever.
Yeah, they get like necrotic.
Oh, I like that. Turn America into a giant fist-fighting battle royale. Well, we're only mayor of Albany, so
Yeah.
we have to start with
where you
Albany.
start.
You are happy, though.
Indeed.
Oh yeah. Nobody's gonna bully people now.
Yeah.
We fixed it, guys.
You promise the people who elected you that you will get the pork out of government and replace it with high-protein, flavorless chicken breasts. You begin by changing all school lunches to high-protein, flavorless chicken breasts. Soon, you change everything except the mayor's mansion, which you rename Chickentown. You continue to eat chicken breasts and gain even more weight. You are determined to get rid of all fat and give everyone skinny little arms. One day, you find out that you were born a girl. You scream in horror. Everyone around you looks shocked.
Why are you screaming horror?
What it really ran with it there.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, but we scream like a girl.
Yeah, Mayor, what's wrong? You're not gonna believe this, but I'm a girl.
No. The
You
test
are
results are
kidding
back.
me. I'm telling you, it's real.
Fuck up on their can't bench 215 they can't run. That's a good point. Yeah, we could. I think we're like a monster now.
But I think it would be good for the progressives. They would like it.
We're like a literal ton of muscle. We're like even bigger than Ronnie Coleman, which I don't know if you've ever seen pictures of Ronnie Coleman. That guy.
Oh yeah, Ronnie Coleman. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast. He's got tons of back problems now.
Yeah, he regrets kind of like all the extreme.
There's a documentary on Netflix.
Oh.
But it wasn't from really working out. It's from like all the surgeries that they try to fix with more surgeries. I think it says more about like the medical industry than it does about weightlifting.
And I'm sure he did a shit ton of steroids, which probably had some kind of contribution.
But he said he didn't do more than other people in his field.
But if you see pictures of him, he's like enormous.
Yeah.
You rush over to your parents' house and ask them why they never told you that you were a girl. They tell you that they were afraid that you wouldn't accept their child. You refuse to listen to their advice. You insist that you want to live the way you were meant to live. One day, you discover that you were born a boy. You scream in terror. People around you look scared. You grab your father's hand and demand to know why they always lied to you.
Yeah.
So wait, now I'm confused.
Yeah. 400 pounds of muscle would just be a rolling tumor. Yeah.
So what this would seem to indicate is
intersex.
We found out we were maybe.
That's happened before. Yeah. You've been born both. I think sometimes they can like choose for you because, right?
Well, now they don't do that. They used to do that, and then the kid would get all fucked up if you chose wrong. You know?
Oh, interesting.
Because there were cases where like a boy had a vagina and penis, and then just get rid of the penis, and they raised it as a girl. But then the girl's like, "No, I'm a boy."
Oh. You realize you're a girl, but then you realize you're a boy, and then you realize you want to be a girl. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Jim, I trust you to navigate through this sensitive.
Your gender is muscle, yeah. Penis and vaginas are irrelevant now. We are all. The gym is our life.
Gains, that's our gender.
Yeah. Who am I married to? The weights.
Yeah, I'm going to the bar, the squat bar. I know it's squat rack, sons of bitches. Just let me have this one. The curling bar, okay?
Okay.
Fine. I love pretend fights with the audience.
Yeah.
They're my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You decide it does not matter whether you are a boy or a girl because all that matters is doing the best you can as mayor of Albany. The end.
Oh. Okay, I feel like that's a good. lesson to end on. And that's wholesome.
Yeah,
That is
baby.
wholesome.
That's wholesome.
It's wholesome.
It
That's
was
what I
like
was
a
here.
Aesop's fable.
Yeah.
I never knew how to pronounce that. Is it Atstep?
Oh, I
I
know.
don't know.
Is what we've been waiting for.
Wholesome!
It's been so long, but our drought is over.
But if your curling form is poor, you're not up to scratch yet.
Unwholesome, Misha. I'm gonna have to buy a Misha robot and ask to see if the Misha agrees with the Misha.
Curling. This is not Canada. Although I have been curling. I like it.
Yeah. I've never gone, but I've always wanted to go.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to
There's
go.
a place in, I think it's Madison Heights or
There's
somewhere
a
around there.
place
Oh, okay. Near my town. And there's one in Ferndale, I think.
Yeah.
Near my town.
Let's start a new character. Anybody got any suggestions?
I don't have any lately.
Anybody from chat?
Okay.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
All right,
Okay,
go
Jim.
for it. Don't bully people or I'll punch you with my monster arms. Yeah, if someone... I can't even fathom. They would be like... It would look like they're fat and their like neck and arms wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
go down straight. So they'd just be like walking around like...
Misha says you are a professional dick puncher.
Oh, okay.
Well, we did. All of us had a friend whose job it was to look at penises because he worked at a drug testing facility, and he had to certify that they were not using a fake penis.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tony Pepperoni.
I feel like we've
owner-
used that, haven't we?
No, I don't think so. Owner of the world's most famous pizzeria.
I don't know. Tony Pepperoni sounds very. Maybe it's just a lifetime of being teased. Let's see. I don't know. For some reason, that seems so familiar to me.
It could be a side character.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it.
Whatever Jim's got here.
You are Chaz Maxworthy, a deep-sea
Oh.
cage diver looking for great white sharks in the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is Giuseppe even a dish, Biz? I just thought it was a name.
Yeah,
The word sloppy is sloppy Giuseppe. Who's Giuseppe? Oh, he's behind the counter right there.
Yep, you're eating me.
Chaz Maxworthy. Can't say that.
Alright, what's Chaz up to? Don't forget your shark repellent bat spray.
Batman.
Is that shark and bat spray, or is it bat spray because Batman made it?
That's a good question.
Floppy sausage.
Wink. Or should I say wink?
Wank.
Excuse me. But I almost didn't apologize for it, so deal with that. How come it says AI Dungeon? Oh, are we on episode 111? Holy shit.
We are, yeah, we're getting up there.
We are.
We've finally started to know what we're doing.
Yeah.
I've heard that's the rule for podcasts and shows. Like, you don't know what you're doing until episode 100.
Yeah.
And they were right. I had no idea what I was doing.
You have been looking for the monster great white
Isn't that
shark
always
that
the
has
way?
eluded you for the last 12 months. You are determined to find and kill the giant great white shark you choose to call Killer.
Oh.
You set out on your journey with only one goal in mind, to hunt down Killer. The ocean is vast, but it is also unforgiving and deadly. There is no place you would rather be than at the edge of the world's greatest expanse of open water and the safety and security that comes from
There you
being
go,
close
Misha.
to land.
Mhm.
You will do anything to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Do sharks sleep? I guess.
Nope, they do not.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh,
I read that. It's true.
Huh.
Religion.
I mean, I guess any fish, like, yeah. It's. I'd like to imagine this as deep sea diver that fights sharks. Yeah. We get in the bell and we try to, like, punch them out from under the bell without getting the bends. buy a warehouse full of rocket launchers and submarines. You could never be too sure. Oh my god, yeah. But the rocket launchers shoot like little torpedoes.
You,
That's
the
gotta be a
captain of
thing,
the
right?
ship, asks you why you want to
Maybe.
destroy Killer the Great White. You explain how you feel he should be killed and that you are prepared to die for this cause.
Oh. Okay, simple enough. But that's not really a reason. Let me go back at this.
Yeah.
When we were a young boy, Killer ripped that dick off in the shallow waters. There's a Russian underwater submachine gun. Oh my god. Aquaman man is copyrights who can't be used. That's all right. We can use them.
See, boy. I mean, theoretically, we could get in trouble. It's kind of a gray area, I would say.
Oh,
I mean, it's not gray
You
area because we're not
say,
really
that's
making any
not
money.
really a reason, the captain says. Why do you want this shark dead? Greater than you tell him about the true story behind the legend of the great white shark. The captain stares into your eyes as if trying to read your soul.
oh.
He then answers,
Wow.
I'm sorry, I can't understand what you're saying. It's because I don't know shit. You laugh.
Wow.
Why should you kill the shark? Because he didn't come to my birthday party.
Yeah.
That's the reason why. It should be something really...
Yeah.
Yeah, throw the captain overboard. Yeah, it's because I don't know shit. Okay.
Water boy. What would be a good, legit alternate name for Aquaman?
Hydro boy.
Nah, that doesn't sound good. I think it would have to. How about like Neptus or Well, Neptune is the king of the sea. Maybe Neptune, just Neptune's son, Neptunus,
Neptune.
Netflix,
Squirtman.
NET. Squirtman, Triton, king of Atlantis. That's good.
Huh.
I like that one. Hydralad. That sounds like Hyderabad in India. Hyderabad, technically.
What's that? What's Hyderabad?
You throw the
Like,
captain
Hydrabad
overboard.
steroids.
Killer suddenly appears and
Get a
swallows him
Hyderabad.
whole. You just
Ooh.
into the water and punching Killer in the dick while he is eating the captain. After killing him, you grab his tail and pull it through the air. Then you rip off his head and toss it over the side of the boat.
Whoa.
Wait, the
Wait,
shark or the
captain or the-
captain?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's either a kill or a kill and a death. Well, 2 kills, I guess.
Oh, I see. No, well,
we intentionally
no,
threw him over.
Killer suddenly appears and swallows the captain whole. So then you go in and you punch Killer in the dick while he's eating the captain.
Oh, okay.
So I think the captain could still be alive.
Okay.
The shark is definitely dead.
Also, I don't know. That sentence is filled with the whole. I spelled whole row.
Okay.
What?
Wrong hole.
Yeah.
Hole instead of hole.
Not the first time any of us have said that.
Wrong
Swallowed
hole.
his hole.
Shark kills aren't kills. I beg to differ.
Jason is an animal lover.
Oh, no,
and
it's
he loves
just
and he loves like an animal.
okay. You go deer hunting, and how many kills do you get?
Boom.
How many-
Oh, I
deer do
didn't
you
kill
kill?
any deer. What are all those bodies in the back of your truck?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Let's go to McDonald's.
Sharks aren't people. Kills. You don't have to be. You could kill things that aren't people. Real men hunt with their bare hands. Yeah, that was pretty impressive. Deer is just food. I'm not saying they have souls. I'm not saying they
So
don't
you
have souls.
So you have to prove something has a soul. How do you prove that?
Yeah.
You weigh it.
Yeah. You put a goose on a scale, and if you weigh more than the goose, you have a soul.
Oh yeah.
You reach into the shark's body and pull out the captain. He is
Oh.
alive and unharmed. What's up, chum? You say to the captain as you light a cigarette.
That's wow.
Just another day in the life of a killer.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wait a minute. So the captain is saying he's a killer?
Or maybe he's like, you threw us overboard and you killed a shark. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's quite ambiguous.
Yeah, in the U.S., nobody cares about gingers, Misha. Or, I mean, we don't make fun of them like you guys do.
Ask the captain if he gives you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But we proved our point, didn't we?
Uh,
And we killed that shark. That was almost anticlimactic, but I don't think that's the real story here.
You see the real killer shark swimming through the water.
what?
You realize you killed his mate and he is very angry.
Oh.
Greater than you go back to fishing, you return to fishing.
Yeah, all sharks look alike. So.
Don't say that.
You're still a sharkus, bro.
What? I can't be racist against animals. If I can't kill an animal, I can't be racist against animals.
Yeah, I guess that's right. Yeah, your logic makes a lot of weird sense to me. I don't know. I'm not into your thoughts, guys.
What? I just think animal kills are less than human do.
Yes,
okay, but
I
it's
agree.
still a one.
Look,
It's
you
a
could kill
meter.
10,000. I'm going to say something crazy.
Okay.
Probably. 10,000 kittens. You could kill 10,000 kittens and it's not equivalent to killing one person. Bam.
That's.
But would you do it?
Oh, of course.
If it was one or the other, if it was the trolley and there was a train cart filled with 10,000 kittens.
Why is it always a trolley, by the way? They need to update that.
Yeah.
It's like, what if there's two Uber Luxes?
About to run over.
So guys, you heard it. If there was a train going to a camp and there was 10,000 kittens on it, Tony would be the conductor driving that train.
Yeah,
No
but who would have organized that camp in the first place? Jim.
Well, it's
Yeah, I was just following orders, Jim.
you know, the camp is, I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. I'll see you at Nuremberg, my friend.
But if those kittens were bullying people,
And what if the other train had just one hospice old guy that was about to die in 15 minutes anyway? You'd still choose the kittens?
That's a tough one. That makes it a lot tougher.
They have a board game based on this too. It's called Trial by Trolley. By the people that made Joking Hazard.
so what is it? What's the game then?
I haven't
It's
played
not a
it yet.
game. It's a moral thing, isn't it? Though
But
it's like a moral experiment.
There's a board game based off of it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
But you would put 1,000,000 spiders
You
on a
write
train,
letters to
probably.
the shark,
There
taunting
we go,
his
yeah.
dead wife.
I
The
think we could all
next
agree
few
with that.
days are spent fishing and writing letters to the shark.
Oh.
Finally, you get a reply. Dear Mr. Maxworthy, we have received your letter and we were wondering if you could help us with something.
Yes,
We
of
need
course.
some bait, a piece of fish bone or a bit of dried flesh.
Ooh.
Okay.
So they're saying they're interested, but they also know that we're baiting the shark.
Yeah.
But maybe he's trying to set up a trap for us.
I think so.
That's what's happening. Yeah.
As soon as we put that bait down, like he's like just under the water, so we can't see him,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's gonna come up from behind.
I've heard the only animal I don't trust is owls. I've heard owls are actually quite dumb, even though I don't know if this is the way in Europe, but in the U.S. they're portrayed as wise, but they actually just have big eyes and small brains. They're not that smart.
Huh.
I don't trust dogs and turtles.
That's very specific.
Yeah. I trust a dog more than I trust a cat. Cat, you never know what the fuck's going on. Like a damn woman. Yeah, I said it. Oh, I didn't know that. They attack from below. I also hate dogs with all my heart. Holy cow!
Woo!
Misha. What happened to you, buddy? Sounds
Yeah,
like
I know
some
people.
childhood trauma.
I know people who hate dogs just because they like get bit by dogs,
Okay, well that's fair.
and then you hate dogs.
And then you set up camps, right, Jim?
For the bad dogs, not the good dogs.
Okay. No, he hates all dogs though,
Oh,
with all his heart. I mean, that's a lot of capacity. He's running at 99.9% multi-core, a lot of heatsink.
Oh yeah.
I'm part of an online group called UK Dog Haters. Holy shit, Misha. I have no doubt that's a real group.
I think dogs are just a reflection of their owners. If you hate the dog, it's because they have a bad owner.
My dog is in way better shape than I am, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
He just turned 12, Jim.
Really?
Yeah, it's not crazy.
That's really old. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was that old.
Got him when he was 4.
Huh.
Dogs are relatively easy to read. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You know it's a
That's what I like
trap,
about it.
but you place a piece of fish bone and a piece of dried flesh anyway.
Oh yeah.
Suddenly Killer appears with about 20 other great white sharks that circle your boat. All the sharks start ramming the boat and you fall into the water. You swim away and manage to get onto dry land before Killer catches you.
Oh.
The next morning the sun
Convenient.
shines upon the shark's cave where you see that he has eaten all the bait. You decide to try again. This time you put a piece of dried fish bone in the bait and you throw it in the water.
Okay.
It sinks and the shark grabs it.
Alright, now's the time we pull out the rocket launcher.
Yeah. You're a moderator for the community. I can only imagine what you reject. There must be a lot of like dog torture and stuff.
I like all animals, literally seeing any
Yeah, what
animal makes me happy.
Misha, what
I
happened
also,
to you? Why do you hate dogs so much? What happened to you? You must have been bitten or something. Or a dog peed on you or bullied you in school.
Nobody loves all animals. If you see a spider
Not to
or a
say-
housefly or a mosquito, mosquitoes are animals.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but
Smash
say
those
you
things.
hate them with all your
Any
heart.
domesticated animal.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's something you can own and control, and that's what you love.
Poison the bait. Yeah, why didn't we think of that?
Yeah.
Why didn't we do that in the first place?
It's a great idea.
Oh God, it's so easy.
Jeez.
It's so smart.
So easy too, yeah. Just
Yeah.
why put our life in danger? Just poison the bait. It's here, it's eating. Also, man, that's quite the action scene. It kind of glazed right over that, but we just ran away from 20 sharks in the water and beat them to land from where our boat was. I mean, you can own an ant. That's true.
I had an ant farm.
Oh, yeah? You could technically own tarantulas. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, Misha, I've been bitten by 4 dogs. That's
You
why.
have laced the bait with
well,
hypnotizing drops. It works, and you command Killer to take you down to Great White Shark Land, a legendary city with a very unimaginative name. You are taken to an underground city where you are given a map and told to follow it. You follow the directions and soon arrive at a large building made entirely of stone. Inside you see a man who looks like the shark. His skin is green and his teeth are long and pointy.
Whoa.
He smiles when he sees you and points to the map.
A map?
This is like a shark-human hybrid? What the?
Yeah.
Spooky.
Oh, okay. I got something.
Okay.
I'm guessing you meant a fish. A dish for 2 months? Yeah, fish.
Fish. What about cats? Do you like cats? I know some people with autism like have dogs as like service animals, like therapy dogs. I don't know them personally, but I've seen their YouTube videos, and I've liked them. Oh, you like cats? All right. I like cats and dogs.
His skin is green, just like a shark. Yeah, all those green
Oh,
skin
yeah,
sharks.
Just like you always see in the cartoons and on TV.
Yeah, green.
Hey, is that the Lucky Charms elf or is that Jaws? I don't know. I can't tell.
More like a dragon.
Yeah. Or it's like his shark avatar. Maybe that's like his covering that he wears above, like when he's out in public. Great white shark. Maybe they're really those smaller men inside. Service sharks.
Yeah. Oh, whoa!
Oh.
That's why we hate Killer. Killer is our ex-wife.
Yeah.
You realize this half-man, half-shark is your
Oh my
son.
God.
The interspecies son you abandoned nearly 25 years ago. He explains that he was born in a lab, experimented on by scientists and mutated so much that he became a hybrid between human and shark.
Okay, well.
He gives you a small box containing a single red rose, which he calls a mother's love.
What?
The two of you walk outside and enter a huge foyer.
Oh, he's got a nice cave, I guess.
Yeah.
Foyer.
Thank you for Mother's Love. I gotta get back to land. I'm pretty tired. It's been a long day. Your mother tried to kill me with 20 other sharks.
Isn't the rose like what mobsters would give each other when they're about to kill them?
Or on The Bachelor.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's, depends on the intention completely. Next time I see a rose, I'm calling it Mother's Love.
Also, I feel like if you hate dogs and you encounter a dog, that dog's gonna know you hate dogs.
Yeah,
Like-
they can pick up on stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here before this goes south. I think so too. I feel like our son isn't just gonna unconditionally love us. He's gonna be like, where were you my whole life? 25 years. I thought you
Maybe
were
he
dead.
doesn't realize yet. You know, we know, but maybe he doesn't know.
Oh, okay. The second houses and rooms get involved, air starts going to places you don't want to go. That's true.
You take the rose, which immediately disintegrates because Killer has been holding on to it for 30 years. You also apologize for the experiments, even though they gave you a lot of money to allow it. Suddenly Killer attacks you. You struggle against him, but he is stronger than you thought. You eventually break free, but he manages to bite your hand and drag you inside.
Oh,
In the basement you find yourself in a room filled with hundreds of jars full of blood. You look around and see that there are thousands of people watching you.
Whoa.
What? People? Maybe these are like people,
I got it.
like sailors and stuff, yeah.
No, I think we have like a magical breathing device, Biz. I did wonder about that, but I'm like, if we can command someone to take us to Shark World, I feel like the breathing is interchangeable somehow.
Well, this is like a cave. I think there's air in it.
Yeah. Dogs cost more than children. Yeah, when I sent my dog to college, it was way more than sending a kid to college. I was like, I don't even want to send you. He's like, come on. So we compromised community college. I've never actually been scuba diving. Jim, I feel like you have.
Snorkeling, not
Yeah.
scuba diving. I
Jim,
just like
Jason, how about you?
What? Snorkeling? Nah.
Yeah.
I would never.
Never?
Never. But
Wow.
also because I guess like I associate snorkeling with like you could get like stuck in those caves and stuff. Like it's very easily to do that. So it's like.
Well, what about just like over like a reef? You know, like where there's no
Yeah.
caves.
Yeah. I guess maybe, but
I've done it. I don't use the snorkel though. I just use the mask and then I just go up and go down. You know, because
So that's
sometimes you
That's just
get like
swimming underwater.
yeah, but with a mask. So sometimes you use the snorkel and you get like waves in the snorkel and you start choking. So it's easier.
But don't
just
they? I thought they made a special snorkel that doesn't like get clogged like that.
It's not worth it. You just hold your breath for 30 seconds and then swim around and then come back up and get another breath.
Yeah.
And I do it with a life vest on, so I don't have to swim so much.
I hate snorkeling because one time I was in Hawaii and I went snorkeling and a dog bit me. So.
Oh yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, the ocean is a lot bigger than most of us realize.
Yeah.
Goddamn Mariana's Trench. Who does she think she is? I'm more scared of the ocean than space. I'm more scared of space because I feel like there could be something out there, and I think there's more answers out there in space than there are in the ocean. So it's like the what do you call it, the potential of like explanations to the universe.
Yeah, but if you're in like a capsule or a spaceship or something, that's got to be pretty claustrophobic. It's like being in a
You
coffin.
see a man in a SeaWorld outfit narrating the show. You are in front of an audience filled with families. They are cheering for Killer to finish you off, but you pull out your torpedo launcher and fire it directly at Killer.
Yes.
You hear a loud explosion followed by silence. A moment later, Killer emerges from the blood-filled room.
No!
He is now a young man, but still muscular and lean.
What?
He approaches you. Are you ready to kill me?
Wow! We blew off his shark form, and Killer was a hybrid as well. Honestly, I'm more scared of the ocean than space. Yeah, both are pretty terrifying. It's so weird that we still haven't explored, like, the deepest of the oceans either. Like, even in Antarctica, we haven't explored all of yet. We just kind of, like, the one side.
And we would discover that there's another underground world inside the Earth's core.
Yeah, all those people are just, like, waiting for us to
we only discovered outer space, like, 60 years ago.
That's not true. What are you talking about?
Discovered it? You mean like went to it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
okay. That's not the right word.
Yeah.
Maybe explored it is a better word, Jim.
Yeah.
We did look up and we're like, hey, there's something there.
When did we discover space?
I mean,
bajillions of years.
Probably thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
No, because even before then, they thought we were like in a globe or some weird stuff.
Not everybody, and stuff would come out of the sky and land, like meteors and stuff.
Yeah. Let us rule the ocean as father and son. Yeah, I think we could. I mean, really, our reason for revenge was because I don't even know. I don't think we came up with it. We just made a son and ran off. So if anything, Killer has a reason to get revenge on us. We don't have a revenge.
It's true. I hope his mom doesn't show up.
Well, I mean, what? Oh, Killer's. So our grandma.
You say, no, but I am ready to be a father to you. A real father. You and your son embrace.
Aww.
Greater than you continue. You and your son live happily ever after.
Aww.
Wholesome.
That's nice.
Meanwhile, employees at SeaWorld wipe Killer off the tank. Do you want this in a jar or something?
Yeah.
To remember her by? Did we kill the shark?
What?
Did we kill her?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Jim, were you typing something, Jim?
Nah, I was, but I don't know.
Yeah, I have something.
Okay. We can start another short story, but
it's up to you. I can keep it going, or
keep it going. Yeah, I want to see what you have. The end.
The Earth is flat enough for me to walk on. That's what I know.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, get her done.
You kill the shark, but not kill her. Okay. Yeah, we just killed another person who was like, "Hey, you forgot to bring your mail in." Ah, boosh. Hey, one of the blood jars. Oh yeah, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We forgot about that too. All their like weird genetics experiments these sharks are coming up with.
Shark people.
Shark people. I feel like SeaWorld's a secret organization. Like, they act like it's all fun and games, but it's just...
Sea-Luminati.
Sea-Luminati, yeah. Woo!
The heartless people of SeaWorld don't care about your family reunion. They capture you and your son and make you do tricks for shark families for the next 10 years. At last you escape and run to New York City. In New York, you meet your son at the airport. My dad found my mom, he says. She's waiting for me at home. You smile and hug your son goodbye. You fly back to London. After a week in England, you board a plane to San Diego.
Wait a minute. So we know that the mom is alive and we have no desire to meet the mom? That doesn't sound right.
Huh.
Well, we ran away once before. We can run away again.
Mm-hmm.
You fly back to London, so we take a European vacation and then go to San Diego?
Yeah.
Why? That's a lot of locations.
I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I think the story is sponsored by Northwest Airlines or Delta Airlines.
Oh yeah.
Or
They
British
need
Airways.
Take the Concorde.
Yeah, we are a deadbeat dad. But we're trying to make it right, okay? We're trying to make up for all that lost time. All those lost years with my hybrid shark son, Finnegan.
His name is Finnegan. Is that what
Finn
you
for
said?
short. Yeah.
Deadbeat dad.
Oh. I won't swim for it.
Killer greets you at San Diego. Killer says, you can run, but you can't hide from your son forever. Not again, I won't swim for it. He takes you to the ocean and pulls you underwater. You scream in terror and fear. You feel Killer pulling you under the surface. I'm sorry, but I just couldn't leave you alone here, he says. You are pulled under the water and you gasp for breath.
Oh.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, that's interesting. What's that called, Infinite? That sounds very interesting. I gotta finish Mob Psycho 100.
Oh, I
Season 2.
finished it. I blew through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. It's surprisingly like in its feelings, man.
Yeah.
It's like the counter opposite of One Punch Man.
And it's not as predictable.
No, correct. Like sometimes the One Punch Man almost you felt his boredom, you know?
Yeah.
Wasn't Gyo based on a similar idea? I don't know what that is either. Or manga. Okay, interesting.
Suddenly a hand reaches into the water and pulls you out. As you gasp for air, your son pouts and says, I told you not to get involved, Mom.
Oh.
Don't worry, Killer tells you, she'll come running over to your side. You punch Killer on the nose. See,
Illegal?
she does listen to me.
Oh no, I don't like those.
Ah.
Oh yikes, that's not what I wanted to hear. Apparently though, if you ever are being attacked by a shark, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
The hand must be really long.
It's hard to punch underwater though.
Yeah. It's like. I'll die a happy man if I punch a shark before I die. Yeah.
So what do you guys think about those people who try to save all the whales and dolphins and stuff?
I think they do it more to be noticed.
Yeah. Are they really? Apparently in like Japan, I guess they hunt. They're like pretty overhunted, but go to Toilet World instead of Sea World.
I think we're there, Misha. I think we're there.
You turn and recognize Caviar, the Russian woman whom you impregnated all those years ago. Her skin is just as scaly as you remember. She stands beside her husband and a little boy. Caviar looks at you and smiles.
Caviar.
It seems I was right about you. You're the one for my
Totally.
son. Well, your son, not mine, but you will call him that.
Oh.
Now I want you to go to the house across the street and give this letter to your wife.
Oh.
Oh, wow. We didn't even mention our wife in this whole thing.
Yeah, I forgot. I didn't know we were married until right now.
We're married to the sea.
We had a shark affair.
Mhm.
Pandas are almost literally useless.
Honey, it was for science. Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. We've never proved that this shark boy is our son.
That's true. We just sort of believed it.
You demand a paternity test to prove who is the father. Greater than you refuse to lie, you refuse to do the test. Killer laughs. Well, I guess you're going to have to be the one to deliver the baby to them.
Oh,
Caviar
shit.
leaves you and walks away. Suddenly she turns and asks, "What did you tell your son?" You
Yeah.
pause. "Nothing," you reply.
I guess if we can do something about it, we should
Yeah,
just
yeah.
allow them to extinct themselves. She must have the Innsmouth look. Yeah, I'm getting a real Cthulhu vibe from this whole fish people situation.
Well, the UK is making everyone donate their organs, like a mandatory
Making
organ.
them?
Hey man, if you want national health care, I feel like that might be a reasonable thing.
Go on, Dr. Phil, for the paternity test. No, the king of paternity tests is Maury.
It's Maury Povich.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Which I
And
heard.
Jerry Springer.
I mean, they even mentioned it in like small print at the end of the show, but they lie about those paternity results to make whatever the most interesting thing
They
is.
do?
Yeah, so they won't tell the truth on air sometimes. They'll lie and be
Oh.
like, "Hey,
You
you're
take one
not
of
the
Killer's
father."
baby shark teeth you saved and send it off to be tested. The results come back. You are not the father.
Oh!
Killer is very upset. He runs
Mhm.
down the stairs, screaming and
Yes.
yelling.
That's
Then he
exactly what they
collapses
do on
on the
Maury.
floor. A couple days pass and you receive another letter.
Just what they
It
do on Maury
reads,
Povich.
"Dear Mr. Maxworthy, just wanted to let you know that our son is okay and we are very proud of him. We hope he grows up to be just like you."
What? Why are they writing so many letters? Get with the times. Send me a text. Call me.
Yeah. There is a British version of Maury Povich, right? I forgot the guy's name, but I think he has glasses and short hair.
Huh.
And I think he does things like that, paternity tests and whatever.
Hey, Scambodica, what's up?
Gambodica. That's a name I can trust. Let me start out by giving you my social security number.
We're about to just finish up this shark paternity adventure here. But I guess we weren't the father, so. Oh
Yeah.
well.
Who wrote us the letter anyway?
You write a letter in response, "The kid
Yeah,
is
who writes
not my
letters anymore?
son. Do not write
His
me
real
again.
bio
Kid
parent.
Thanks."
is
A
not
few
my
more
son.
months pass and you receive
Jeremy
yet another
Kyle.
letter. This time it comes from your son. He writes, "Dad, I've grown up and everything is good. I've got a job, a girlfriend, a car and a house.
Hey!
Thanks for being there for me when you could. Love, Mommy." This letter makes you angry. Killer is trying to destroy you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is he trying to destroy us by being like successful and self-dependent? Sounds like a pretty good kid.
There's not enough random cherubies. I don't know who that is.
I don't know either.
Jeremy Kyle? No, that's right. Misha hit it right on the head. That's exactly what I was thinking of. He's like the Jerry Springer, Maury Povich person of England.
Oh, okay.
But he does like all that paternity shit and whatnot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Get the rocket launcher. Yeah. The rocket launcher is how we escape from our responsibilities as a shark dad. Screw you, Dad! Yeah, we're gonna have one messed up kid. Yeah, I'm not your father. Didn't you see Maury Povich?
Maury, Jeremy Kyle said so.
You write back and tell him, you may have all those things, but what you don't have is me for a father. Don't write me again, bitch boy. You receive yet another letter from Killer. This one is addressed to you. Dear Mr. Maxworthy, I'm sorry about what happened between us last time, but I think we should start over.
Oh, God.
I mean, if we're going to be together, then we need each other. So I'm sending you this thing.
Our child has become our stalker.
Okay, wait. What are we getting in the mail here?
Oh, yeah. Next it or?
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll next it.
Rectal anal blaster? Yeah, I feel like this rocket launcher's not doing the job, so maybe that'll do it.
Angrily eat the letter.
Yeah, never to be opened.
Yeah, I'll show you, you son of a
You continue. This is a ring. I want you to wear it every day until I die. If you kiss me, I'll grant you anything you want.
Whoa.
And if you kill me, well, that's your problem. But I promise you, you'll never see me again. You are so mad, you tear up the letter.
Oh, that's
All right.
like a real decision we have to make.
Yeah, we get one magical wish, or we could kill our son and never be bothered by him again.
It could be another trap.
It's true.
Wow.
That's true.
A ring.
If you kiss me, I'll grant you anything you want. Okay, that's a weird. Well, you're not the dead, so you can kiss him. Yeah, that's right. Eat random objects and scream like a baboon. Yeah, might as well. I mean, we got when you get a blank check for a wish here, you gotta take that, right?
We've spent so much of our lives ignoring him.
Yeah. Wish that all sharks cease to exist, yeah. Oh no. I would like all the blood in your body.
Okay, Tony's gonna give us the answer here.
Yeah, Tony's gonna wrap it up on a nice, wholesome bow.
Yeah, Tony, he had redeemed all our bad qualities.
Yeah, exactly. With this one last prompt, it'll all make sense. We won't look like a shitty father.
Yep. It'll tie it up in a nice little bow. Wholesome. Wow, the counter's really low today. No deaths, no whoopies.
Yeah.
He's a fickle beast.
But we got a wholesome, which is nice. Possibly two, maybe. We'll see.
You travel to San Diego to visit your son and kiss him. You tell him your greatest wish is that you really were his father.
There you go. You did it, Tony.
Killer's wife tears up when she hears this. Killer waves his fins, and an elderly man standing off to the side collapses into a pile of dust.
What?
You ask Killer who that man was. He was my father, Killer tells you. Was. The end.
Ah, yes! Boom! Got him.
Come on, that's wholesome, baby.
Now that's you did turn it all around, Tony. You made it all make sense.
Well, I heard you guys talking while I was typing. I was like, yeah, they're right. I got to do this, man.
Yeah.
I felt the pressure.
So we wish that we were his father and his real father died.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just
that
have two
one was
fathers.
a little odd, but
Is that a kill? Is that a
What are
kill
you
or
saying?
not?
A kid can have two dads, Jim? Get out of here.
yeah, that's right. If you ever have two dads, you explode into dust. One of them has to explode into dust.
Yep. Anyway, catch us on our alt-right stream after this. You know, all parents matter. You know, check.
Is that a death? He was elderly. I'll try.
I am the wholesome king. I can do anything. You know why I'm the wholesome king, Nisha? Because I'm the biggest cynic. Cynics are really at heart. Cynics are idealists.
Yeah.
That's why they're so cynical. They see life how it should be, and it's never gonna happen. And so fuck it all, man.
Aquatic
Double
wholesome. Double wholesome. Praise the sun.
Praise the sun.
We are the father, but not genetically. But
we are the father of AI Dungeon. Or, as goes my theory, maybe everybody in the chat is really playing us, and we're the AI. That'd be such a mind fuck.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yeah, tell your stepfathers or your virtual stepfathers.
Or your Shark Dance, real or not. We'll see you tomorrow at 8. Good night.
Peace.